Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Balboa. In this video, I'll be explaining the benefits and the downsides to every single clan in Type Soul. So that includes Rontars, Twinsies, and Soul Reapers. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. My current goal is 8,000 subscribers. If we can do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, join my Discord down below. But yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so to start off, I'll be talking about early game, and then I'll go into the end game aspects for every single clan. So early game for Soul Reaper is the first one that I'm going to talk about. Soul Reaper kind of sucks early game because all that you do is you pretty much have no skills unless if you really want to risk it. You don't want to run skills against your Shitai, so early game you don't use any of your skill points, so you're pretty much stuck just with normal M1 combat. That's why Soul Reaper is personally, that's one of the downsides. Early game it is pretty bad. Now, Twinsie on the other hand is OP for early game. You get all of your skills pretty early on. So yeah, Twinsie is by far the best thing for early game. It does kind of fall off later on, which I'll get into later. But yeah, Twinsie is really good. You get all your skills. Early game for Twinsie, you can pretty much go into any of the places and wipe out like most of the people. Unless if they are already have their Shitai or something. Twinsie, a lot of people say it's broken because how good it is early game because they get all their moves and all that. And then a Rontar pretty much is just meh overall. Early game for a Rontar, you are stuck Menos farming for as long as it takes you. Some people have said that it's taken them 6 hours just to get out of Menos. And then you're stuck pretty much just grinding for a Rontar, which is just a painful grind overall. But yeah, now for the end game aspect, pretty much when their builds are at their peak, I'll be explaining which ones are the best. So personally, I would say Soul Reaper is overall going to be the best one. Your Shitai is going to be really good, and then obviously once you can get your Bontai, that's going to make you even stronger. Shitai is pretty much what carries Soul Reapers. You're not really strong until then. Obviously you can put your skill points, but you really won't get strong until you get your Shitai. Once you get your Shitai, Soul Reapers are by far the strongest thing in the game. Now Twinsies pretty much just stay the same strength throughout early game, mid game, and end game until they actually get their Volt standing, I believe it is. But currently nobody knows how to get that, so pretty much good luck. If you get it, then you'll probably be OP because you can steal someone's Bontai, but once again, nobody knows how to get Bontai, so it really won't be that useful. So Twinsies, early game, mid game, and end game pretty much stay the same. A Rontar do get a lot stronger in end game because they do get their resurrection. Right now, all that people know how to get is their partial resurrection. Once when people get their normal resurrection, I'm sure it will be a lot better. Partial resurrections are kind of mid though, in my opinion. Pretty much every Rontar that I've fought with my Shitai versus a partial resurrection, I've won. But yeah, it does get a lot stronger once you get your partial resurrection. But my current ranking of the clans or the races is going to be Soul Reaper, then Twinsie, and then a Rontar. I feel like later on though, Twinsie could be the worst one out of the bunch because pretty much the only useful thing that you have is stealing someone's Bontai, and you only steal it for a day, so it's not very useful. And then not only that, if you steal a Bontai and don't know how to use it, then you're pretty much screwed either way. So yeah, Soul Reapers is definitely by far going to be the best one. You did a Bontai, you did your Shitai is going to be really strong if you get the right one. Personally, I got water, which is really good. So yeah, now the main problem for Soul Reaper is going to be early game. You don't have any skills because obviously you're not supposed to for your Shitai fight. Twinsie pretty much stay the same from early, mid, and end game. And then a Rontar sucked early game. And then once when you get your partial resurrection, it does make you a lot stronger. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. I just wanted to explain it real quick because a lot of people were asking what's the best clan overall or the best race. So I would say Soul Reaper is overall the best, but let me know down your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.